My name is Blue Tarpalichi. I'm from Okmulgee, Oklahoma, the Creek Nation, and my major is moving images, and I'm a double major in creative writing as well, and I'm a Coca-Cola scholar for AICF. Well, without the money from the college fund, I wouldn't be able to be here, and here is the best place for me. It's the best fit. You know, I'm a transfer from a large state school where I felt as though I was just kind of this ambiguous kind of face in a crowd, but here I feel like I can really take an active role in the things that are going on around me, and I can kind of shape my own future, and that's all part of the community here at IAIA and the outlying community of Santa Fe, and that's made possible because of the money that they were able to help me with. So things like the student government, which I'm the president, and the various student clubs which I take part in, the basketball team that we go to AHEC with and play against other tribal colleges. All these things happened because of the funding. You know, I wouldn't have been able to come here if it were just me supporting myself. And you know, AICF has helped me more than my tribe, which is unfortunate for my tribe, but you know, I'm happy that they were able to do that. So it's a good thing.
And Dominic Cleachy Inisha, Sinigini Nishle, my Deshkijni Bushichin, Keani Dushiche, Bitani Dushanella. My name is Dominic Cleachy. I'm from Navajo, New Mexico, and enrolled member of the Navajo tribe. I'm full-blood Navajo, and I go to school at Haskell Indian Nations University in Lawrence, Kansas. This is my senior year at Haskell, and I'm studying business administration, and I'll be done this coming spring. The people that are at Haskell, you know, come from the same background I have. I can relate to them. We've all grown up basically poor, and we're all striving for the same goal, to get an education to make ourselves better, to make our communities better. So it just fit in that way, but also I got to experience my culture there more than I did out there at a mainstream school. With the help of the college fund and the opportunities that I get from going to school and being at a tribal college have definitely helped me to help others, which is my ultimate goal, is to help not only myself, but my community, my family, and then eventually, hopefully, the world.
My name is Shannon Cook, and I'm from Sisseton, South Dakota, and I'm attending Siston-Wapton College. I decided to join the Army right after high school. I was in the Army for 7 years, and after I had gotten out of the Army, I actually stayed in Texas for the remainder of the 3 years, and I moved back to Siston. I chose a tribal college because it's close to my family. I was gone from my family for 10 years, and I wanted to come back and be around my family. And personally, I think our history and our culture is getting lost. I really want to learn it, and I really want to teach it. I want to teach my children, and I want to teach them how we grew up and how our ancestors grew up. And it's really important to me. When I moved away, I lost it, and there was no type of any culture, Native American culture, or history that was being taught, or I couldn't even run into any Native American establishments. I heard about the American Indian College Fund through the Siston-Wapton College when I first registered. I signed up for it my first semester, and it takes a lot of the financial burden off of my shoulders. As being a single parent, it was either a choice between going to college or having a job. So I chose college over work right now.
My name is Eric Yellowboy. I'm from the Oglala Sioux tribe. I reside in Rapid City, South Dakota, where I go to college at the Oglala Kota College, Hisapa College Center. We're trying to, you know, catch on to the whole education thing in our family to try and free ourselves from, like I said, just a lot of stereotypical things of what people think about Native Americans. You know, the first time I got a scholarship from the American Indian College Fund, the money really does help a person out as far as relieving the stress of the worries about everyday living of, you know, how am I going to pay for my home, you know, gas, car, food. one, just everyday living expenses. And the American Indian College Fund really provided that less stressful worry to have to think about. And if it wasn't for them and the people who I've got to know, Tammy Carlson, Lucia, they've really been great, and I just really appreciate the opportunity to be down here and to be a part of this. One of the things that we try and do is we try and take care of our children, are sacred to us in our culture, I mean in all cultures. Kids who are going out there into being a college world and stuff, make the most of it and, apply for the American Indian College Fund really, because it really does help a person out. It's an organization I think that if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't have made it as far as I am right now and being a junior in college if it wasn't for the help of the American Indian College Fund, because it's an organization I think that would only bring more prosperity to young people who are out there who want to get an education and thinking they can't afford it or they don't have no help out there. And the American Indian College Fund is just an organization that can help Native Americans out as far as getting their education and getting into higher learning.
My name is Leslie Apple. I am Ogallala Sioux from the Pine Ridge Reservation. I am currently interning at the Smithsonian's National Museum of the American Indian. I am a recent graduate of Haskell Indian Nations University in Lawrence, Kansas. I chose Haskell because of I heard that it was a diverse tribal college, and I wanted to experience that and learn about as an American Indian Studies major, it was just a great place for me to be, to learn about other tribes and what they're dealing with, and it was more affordable than a mainstream college. Well, I am a first-generation college student, and I come from a family that does not have the means to financially support me, and so getting a scholarship from the American Indian College Fund for the past couple of years has helped with my tuition, my books, living expenses, and just really helped so it took some of the stress of thinking about money problems or money issues, and just let me focus on school and my education and achieving my higher education goals. I would just like to say thank you to, the support of the American Indian College Fund. I really appreciate it, and yeah, thank you guys.